Unmasking fake painite. What are imposter gems really made of? Now you can buy painite gemstones direct from Myanmar through my Facebook page. The link is given below. Unmasking fake painite. What are imposter gems really made of? Painite, once hailed as one of the rarest gemstones on Earth, has captured the attention of gem enthusiasts and collectors alike. However, as its allure has grown, so too has the proliferation of imposter gems masquerading as authentic painite. These fakes not only threaten the integrity of the gemstone market but also pose challenges for unsuspecting buyers. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of painite, exploring its genuine characteristics, the emergence of fake variations, and the materials used to create these imposters. By equipping ourselves with knowledge, we can better navigate the complexities of purchasing gemstones and ensure that our investments are legitimate. Painite, once deemed the rarest mineral on Earth, was first discovered in the 1950s by gemologist Arthur Charles A.C.D.Pain. While digging around in former Burma, now Myanmar, he stumbled upon this elusive gem, which was so unique that it made its way into the Guinness Book of World Records. It took decades for more specimens to surface, making painite a legend among collectors and gem enthusiasts alike. Today, finding genuine painite feels like searching for a needle in a haystack, except the needle is a shiny, beautiful gem and the haystack might just be a pile of imposters. Unique properties of genuine painite. Real painite isn't just a pretty face. It boasts an impressive collection of properties. Ranging from a gorgeous brown to a rich reddish hue, its color can dazzle even the most jaded gem lover. Genuine painite is also known for its exceptional hardness, clocking in at 8 on the Mohs scale, making it not just a treasure, but a tough cookie as well. Add to that its fascinating crystal structure and unique refractive index, and it's easy to see why this gem is so revered. Market value and rarity factors. With fewer than 100 known pieces of genuine painite in existence, this gem commands astronomical prices, often seen auctioned for thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars. Its rareness stems from limited geographic availability and the complexities surrounding its formation. As supply dwindles and demand soars, painite remains a coveted jewel both for collectors and status-seeking socialites. In the world of gemstones, owning a piece of authentic painite is akin to saying, "Yes, I have achieved gem status." The rise of fake painite, how imposter gems emerged. Historical context of gem forgery. Fake gems have been around as long as the real ones, with artisans and tricksters trying to cash in on humanity's obsession with shiny things for centuries. From ancient Rome's faux emeralds to the Victorian era's imitation diamonds, gem forgery has evolved into an art form. With painite's rise in popularity, it was only a matter of time before con artists saw an opportunity. The quest for affordable luxury gave birth to the imposter gem phenomenon, ensuring that you might stumble upon a painite for just a fraction of the price, but beware, the sparkle may hide more than just allure. Technological advances in gem synthesis. Enter the 21st century, where technology and creativity work together to create stunning synthetic alternatives. Modern methods, including hydrothermal and flux growth processes, allow artisans and manufacturers to replicate the look and feel of genuine gems at a fraction of the cost. As these synthetic gems become increasingly sophisticated, they often leave unsuspecting buyers none the wiser. Who knew that technology could give rise to a gem masquerade party, where the fakes are just as glitzy as the real deal? There are no known lab-grown or synthetic painites on the market. Because painite is an exceptionally rare, complex borate mineral, it is considered impossible or not economically viable to replicate its specific growth conditions in a laboratory. Any stone sold as painite is likely a natural, low-quality specimen or a counterfeit or simulant. Identifying imposter gems, key characteristics to look for. Physical appearance, color and clarity. When it comes to spotting imposter painite, your eyes are your first line of defense. Genuine painite typically displays a rich spectrum of browns and reds, often with a touch of earthy intrigue. If you encounter a stone that's too vibrant or uniform in color, like a bad dye job, it's a red flag. Additionally, genuine painite tends to have inclusions or variations that tell its natural story. If the gem sparkles like it just stepped out of a beauty salon, you might want to give it a side eye. Hardness and durability tests. Genuine painite is no delicate flower, it ranks an impressive 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So, if you can easily scratch your stone with a simple penny or, heaven forbid, your fingernail, it's likely an imposter. To assert your painite's toughness, you can run a few informal scratch tests. Just don't try this at home unless you're prepared to let other gemstones join the casualty list. Gemological tools for verification. If your nose for fakes isn't cutting it, pun intended, it may be time to break out the big guns, gemological tools like a refractometer or a polariscope. These nifty gadgets can help measure light properties and reveal the gem's true identity. And if you're really serious about your search, consult a certified gemologist who can give you a professional opinion, and potentially save you from a regrettable purchase that might just end up as an expensive paperweight. Common synthetic alternatives. The fake painite market is flooded with synthetic alternatives that aim to deceive. Common imitations include synthetic sapphire and glass, which can mimic the color and brilliance of genuine painite while lacking its unique internal characteristics. For the budget-conscious gem collector, these fakes may seem attractive, but remember, those flashy stones often come with a less flashy truth. Natural minerals that mimic painite. You'd be surprised to learn that some natural materials can be mistaken for painite. Minerals like zircon and certain types of topaz frequently don the role of imposters. They may share similarities in appearance, but a closer inspection reveals key differences in the chemical makeup and properties. Next time you're at a gem show, keep your eyes peeled. Some of these natural mimics are more cunning than your average impersonator. Composite and enhanced materials. In the world of gemstones, composites are like the chameleons of the jewelry box. Enhanced materials, created by combining various minerals or using treatments, can look remarkably similar to genuine painite. Glass-fused stones or resin-infused pieces might come dressed in painite's likeness but often lack the authenticity that real collectors crave. So, tread carefully, those shimmering composites might just leave you longing for the real deal. The impact of fake gems on the gemstone market. Market trends and consumer awareness. The rise of fake gems, particularly imposter painite, has sent tremors through the gemstone market. As more consumers become savvy about the difference between genuine and fake stones, there's a growing demand for transparency. Trends are shifting towards authenticity. Buyers are now more inclined to do their homework before making a purchase. Social media has played a role in this educational push, as influencers and gem aficionados alike share their insights, enabling consumers to spot a fake faster than you can say, synthetic stone. Legal and ethical implications. The implications of fake gems extend beyond disappointment. They touch on legal and ethical dimensions as well. Misrepresentation can lead to lawsuits, and distributors who knowingly sell fake gems face potential penalties. Moreover, ethical concerns arise when we consider how counterfeit gems can exploit vulnerable communities that depend on legitimate gem mining for their livelihoods. The gem industry is slowly waking up to the need for greater ethical standards, which could lead to some serious soul-searching, or at least some very awkward conversations at gem expos. Effects on authentic painite sales. As the market becomes saturated with imposter painite, genuine sellers have felt the sting. Authentic painite sales have encountered a hiccup, primarily because trust has eroded. Buyers might hesitate to invest in genuine painite when they fear they might get duped. The market has seen a ripple effect, with real painite prices fluctuating as sellers try to compete with lower quality fakes. Authentic sellers must now work harder to differentiate their stones, making quality assurance and education critical in the battle against imposters. Expert tips for buyers, ensuring authenticity in gem purchases. How to choose a reputable dealer. When venturing into the gemstone realm, finding a reputable dealer is like searching for coffee in a sleep-deprived Monday, essential. Look for dealers who are members of recognized organizations, have a solid online presence, and come with glowing reviews from previous customers. If a dealer is dodgy or can't provide references, consider running for the hills, or at least away from their sell sheet. Importance of certification and appraisals. Certification is your best friend when it comes to ensuring authenticity. A certified gem comes with a detailed report from a respected laboratory, detailing everything from its origin to any treatments it may have undergone. Don't skip this step. Appraisals are equally critical. Think of them as your personal bodyguard against counterfeit gems. An appraisal can give you a second opinion on the gem's value and authenticity, saving you from potential heartbreak or buyer's remorse. Questions to ask before buying. Before you hand over your hard-earned cash, arm yourself with questions that would make a detective proud. Ask about the stone's history, where it was sourced, and if there are any certifications. Inquire about return policies, because you never know when buyer's remorse might kick in. The goal is to gather as much intel as possible to ensure you're not walking away with an overpriced piece of glass. The future of Painite and its imposters, trends and predictions. Potential for new discoveries. Despite the prevalence of imposters, there's still hope on the horizon for Painite. New discoveries could redefine our understanding of this rare gem. Geologists are continuously scouring the Earth's nooks and crannies for untapped deposits. Who knows, you might still be able to find that elusive Painite stone that'll make your collection the envy of your friends, and the subject of many a green-eyed glance. Shifts in consumer preferences. Consumer preferences are evolving faster than you can say, Gemstone. As buyers become more education-oriented, they're leaning towards sustainability and ethical sources. The desire for gems that tell a story has seen many collectors shunning flashy fakes in favor of authentic gems with real histories. This shift may just pave the way for a renaissance in the Painite market, where authenticity reigns supreme and imposters start losing their appeal. Technological innovations in gem authentication. Technology is stepping up the game in the world of gem authentication. Advancements such as spectroscopy and advanced imaging techniques are becoming more accessible and affordable, allowing buyers to be more confident in their purchases. Apps that can analyze gem characteristics are popping up like daisies, making it easier than ever for collectors to ensure they're buying the real deal. It's a brave new world out there, and tech is helping to separate glitter from genuine gold, or, in this case, Painite. Conclusion: navigating the world of genuine versus fake Painite. Recap of key insights. To wrap things up, navigating the world of Painite, be it real or fake, requires a keen eye and a bit of savvy. Understanding market trends, recognizing the importance of reputable dealers, and being aware of technological advancements are all key to making informed purchases. Authenticity isn't just a buzzword, it's a badge of honor in the gemstone world. The more we collectively advocate for genuine gems like Painite, the more we elevate the entire market. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, remember that a little bit of diligence goes a long way. Encouraging responsible gem collecting. As we forge ahead, let's commit to responsible gem collecting. Be mindful of where your gems come from, support ethical dealers, and spread awareness about the differences between real gems and their imposters. After all, the beauty of gemstones doesn't just lie in their sparkle. It's in their stories, origins, and the love they carry from Earth to you. Happy hunting. In conclusion, understanding the intricacies of Painite and its imposters is essential for anyone looking to invest in gemstones. By familiarizing ourselves with the unique properties of genuine Painite and the common characteristics of fakes, we can make informed decisions and protect ourselves from deception. As the market continues to evolve, staying educated and vigilant will empower buyers to appreciate the beauty and rarity of authentic gems while avoiding the pitfalls of counterfeit products. Now you can buy Painite gemstones direct from Myanmar through my Facebook page. The link is given below. Subscribe to unlock a world of knowledge, entertainment and mystery. Hit the subscribe button and join our YouTube adventure about mysterious Painite gemstones. The more subscribers we have, the more motivated we are to create amazing content for you. Thanks for watching.